Welcome back, Phosphor fans. Earl at thelogbook.com here with, yet again, the smallest fully functional arcade game. It's the latest tiny arcade home version of the arcade experience. It's Namco's Rally X. It's kind of interesting that Namco has proved to be so on board with these, but so much of their output is so very much loved by arcade fans. Those of us of a certain age, actually that's a horrible thing to say, those of us with very distinguished tastes. Let's put it that way and leave it there, shall we? Rally X is another Namco racing title. Oh, it's a new Rally X. Okay, it's not just Rally X, it's new Rally X. There is actually a difference. Rally X came out in 1980 alongside Pac-Man and was considered to be a hot favorite for that year's breakout arcade game. Surprise. It turns out it wasn't Rally X. Namco revised the game about a year later with some new bonuses, new little things to happen during a typical game, and the result was new Rally X. So, as with the rest of the tiny arcades, you have a backlit marquee and you have a real screen, which probably isn't showing up very well. But it sure sounds like the real thing. Let's give it a test drive. See if we can just play it. Very nice job replicating the arcade game's graphics. Of course, I was impressed when they managed to cram pole position into one of these. But Rally X it's not the most graphically elaborate game, so it's a good candidate for this format. I'm really kind of wandering around at random because I can barely see this through the screen on my phone. Trying not to obscure the screen while I play it, that's the real challenge. Because as you can see, this is how big my thumb is. Oh, I'm here again. The other cars do show up in this, don't they? There's the smoke screen. Am I about out of fuel? Bang. Okay, I'm guessing the other cars are out there somewhere, just not doing a very good job of following me and trying to kill me, which, you know, really, why should they? Ah, there it is. There it is. Well, there's one other car. So, maybe not quite the full arcade experience, but it's kind of nuts to not expect some compromises. I just wasn't expecting that to be the compromise. I wasn't expecting there to be only one other car. The controls seem to want to do their own thing. I'm pretty sure I'm not in some kind of demo mode. Bang. So as you can see, nice little side art on there the marquee does light up when the screen lights up. That's kind of neat. And they've started doing kind of a standard format on where the coin door would be. They're making it look like a coin door. And there are your speakers at the bottom of the machine. I have found that if you put these on something, like a small slab of styrofoam or something, or maybe like an old cassette tape box, something that rises them up only that high, the tiny arcade machines scale really well against 3 3/4 inch action figures, which, I realize I'm the only person in the entire universe who cares about whether or not his action figures have an arcade. But there you go. So that's Rally X. It's kind of surprising given how well the pole position experience was replicated in that tiny box, to find a version of Rally X that isn't quite so well replicated. But hey, that's why I do these test drives, so you can find out from my own playtesting. Still a cute little machine, and I'm sure it will be right at home among all of its brethren on my toy shelf.